Hey guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to do another solo video. I haven't done one of those for a while. And I wanted to talk about specifically what to expect from YouStation Tube over the next year. And then also a little bit of a third year update. So I haven't done a solo video in a while, mainly because of how busy third year is. The third year, I wouldn't say it's super hard necessarily. It's just very, very involved. So first year of med school, a little bit more difficult than undergrad. You're kind of getting used to the flow of things. Second year, worst year of my life. Not really, but kind of. It was just twice as hard as first year because yes, you have all your classwork, which ramps up a little bit during second year, but then you also have step one to study for during that entire year. So that made it much more difficult. Third year though has been great because you're out of the classroom and you're actually learning stuff hands-on, and I feel I learn better that way. So in a way, third year has actually been easier for me than the first 2 years, which has been really nice. And it's also nice because I feel like I'm learning applicable information. I'm learning real things. So like when I see family and friends over the holidays and they say, hey, how's med school? What are you learning? Instead of like, during first and second year where all I could really do was talk about phosphate movement and complicated molecular processes, or trying to talk about drugs without knowing any trade names, which is impossible. I actually feel like I know real life medicine, and you really start to learn that in third year. So it's really been nice that way. The schedule of third year is mainly, I'd say you're working 5 to 6 days a week on average, about 10-ish hours a day at the hospital, and then when you come home you have to study for your shelf exam at the end of each clerkship. So yeah, it's definitely more time intensive than the other years because the other years, required you to be at school, 6 hours a day, which really isn't that bad. But yeah, third year is much busier. If you get a weekend off, that's really nice, but a lot of times you have to work at least 1 day a week. I've gone a couple times, I had to work 15 days in a row, and that was hard, but at the same time, it really wasn't that bad. And I really can't complain that much because at my med school, we have it pretty easy. There are some which require their medical students to be on call working every fourth night. So really, I've got it pretty easy. I've had to do a couple weeks of nights, and then those weren't too bad. So third year has been a lot of fun so far. I've really enjoyed it, and I'm learning really applicable information. So I'm on winter break right now. I have time to film, I have time to edit, and that's great. My surgery rotation resumes again in a few days, so I'll be back at it again. But my goal for YouStation Tube over the next year is to have at least one new video every 2 to 3 weeks. And my new content that I'll be talking about, so I'll be talking about like how much does your undergrad that you attend really matter in terms of med school admissions, and then also making your list of medical schools. That's something I'm going to be talking about with a bunch of other stuff. So I want to do some more interviews with staff in my med school, and then also some of my classmates, getting their perspectives on things as well. So let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any content requests, go ahead and request that as well. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more content coming very soon.